pressed through and defeated the Ottoman Empire. That was September 11, 1683. September 11, 1683. When bin Laden did what he did is he specifically came to where the Islamists, where the Ottoman Empire was destroyed. He came to pick up the war and to re-establish that power all over again. And America, even until this time, still wondering if this was an active Islamist, terrorist, or what. We still have no clue. My wife thought I married a man, a redneck. You know, she is from Oklahoma. Yes, y'all. Oh, sorry. Y'all is singular. All y'all. Plural. So what happened is, she said, they didn't know come here from Sikkim. She told me this. And I'm going, what is that supposed to mean? It's a dog joke. Sorry. So with this, I learned, many Americans do not want to know the truth because many of them are happy where they are. They're happy to watch their American Idol. They're happy to spend their time before TV. They're happy that their kids are leaving the house. They're happy, and they forgot about the truth. America is a place today. Our current government has built an altar for Amalek. Amalek is a spirit where the Jews used to burn their children for. That's a spirit today of abortion. It's the biggest altar in the United States of America. It's funded by our government. Funded by your money. You're funding abortion daily. We have a whole nation that's been destroyed, this nation, and we say why we're having problems. Then they raise another altar for Baal, and that's Islam. Baal is the god of Islam. Allahu Akbar is, if you study the word Baal in Arabic, it used to be in the house of Saudi Arabia in Mecca, in that little square, building where the Muslim went and 7 times around that place. And what they were saying, Allahu Akbar. What is Allahu Akbar? They say it to Hubal. Who is Hubal? It's 2 syllables, Huwa Ba'd. I am greater. I am higher. I am bigger. That's what Baal called himself above God of heaven and earth. That's for you in Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13, all the way from 14, all the way down. That's where it is. Read that story. So therefore, what happened is, and the third one is for Sodom and Gomorrah. The 3 altars today, they are higher and bigger than anything else, and all the people in this nation are supporting this right now. And the people have not protested. Nobody said anything. Even when they protested, nobody heard them. People don't have time to do this anymore. Nobody is standing up for their God. Is he worthy to stand for? Yes, he is. Because I believe in the glory of God is so powerful that he's a consuming fire, and he's waiting for his children to choose him. So therefore, I'm growing up now, and I'm learning, from my mother and my father, what it is to be. Then my mother was teaching me from the Quran. You see, we have madrasa. Madrasa means school, Islamic school. We have a time for the boys and time for the girls. The boys, you are the chief, you are the leaders, you are the king, you are the this. God has given you everything, you are the first citizen. The girls, you are the second citizen. You are to follow your husband, you are to clean, you are to wash, you are to get pregnant, you are to cover yourself because you are ashamed to God and all his glory because you fell in the garden and this and that. So the woman was broken from her childhood to be an animal, just for pleasure, to carry children and give her husband pleasure. While this one here, he's been told to marry 4 times and have as many concubines as his hand is slave. Doctrine of slavery is still acceptable in Islam until this day. Doctrine of slavery, it is a center pillar in Islam today. Why? Because Islam believed in jihad. We had a Brennan the head of CIA, he said jihad does not exist in Islam. Jihad is against, for a Muslim to become a better person. Jihad is a holy war, is a holy word, that is, and it is not nothing to do with war. Jihad is, we need to understand that jihad is the sixth pillar, invisible pillar in Islam. Jihad is the sixth invisible pillar in Islam. What does jihad mean? It's a holy war. Christians have a great commission, and Islam has a great commission. They're a little bit different from each other. What is the great commission of Christianity? And do what? Love. He said, the greatest commandment I give you, that you love one another, that everybody may know that you are mine. The greatest commandment I give you. Paul said, if you don't have love, ask for more love. Make a disciple is to go and serve humanity, to wash their feet. That is the great commission, to wash humanity's feet. Why? Because they don't know what love is, and they have not received Christ yet. The great commission of Islam is a little bit different. He said, Muhammad says, the Prophet Islam, he said, Inni umartu an uqatila ash-shu'ub. There you have it. I have been commanded by Allah to fight the people of the world until everyone says, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Until everyone says, there is no God but Allah and Muhammad is Prophet. He said, if they're not conceived to you, then your full right as inheritance from Allah, their women, their children, their home, their money, their land, their government, everything they have belongs to you, Muslim. As long as you kill the husband, then you can inherit everything he has. It's a Bedouin theology. What is that Bedouin theology? It was birthed before even Islam came. It's inherited from a group that they lived in the desert, that they have no God, killed each other, and stole each other, women, children, inheritance, animals, whatever. And now it is center of Islamic study. In Islam, they don't want you to know what Sharia law is. Because if you know what Sharia law, you don't want to do, you don't want Sharia law to be part of the American society. But yet they want you to bring Sharia law to America. Why? Because they tell you we worship the same God. We'll go about that later on. But nevertheless, the doctrine, Islamic doctrine and the Christian doctrine are totally different. They are two different things. So now I'm learning at home, and my father is teaching now from the Quran. By the time I was 12 years old, I read the Quran 3 times. We were trying to learn it by heart. Show me an American kid that read the Bible in his lifetime. Once. Maybe there is some. But probably it's hard to see. Think about that. So my father said, ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون. All Muslims will have to go to hell first. The teaching of Islam teaches specifically وَكُلُّ مِنْكُمْ وَيْلُهَ. Every Muslim will have to go to hell first and purify for hundreds of thousands of years until Allah have mercy on him. And then He will pull him out of hell, and He brings what? He brings a Christian or Jew to replace him, to take his place. That's the teaching of Islam. But my favorite part is what my dad taught me. He said, the fuel of hell is made out of women. The majority of hell is filled with women. Because women do not deserve the grace of Allah. They fell, they made humanity fall by in the garden. They got the whole thing on the woman. Read Isaiah 13 and 14. These are amazing verses. It talks about who Satan is and why he came against the woman. So, therefore, what happened is, he said, only through martyrism you can go to heaven.